Hi ladies, it's Karen. I'm back. And some of you may have seen my vacation video, and I have been away for a few weeks with my husband at the lake and the motorhome. I did have some videos scheduled that were posted while I was away. Now I'm back, and I had a birthday present waiting for me from Kim from Angel Dream Crafts on Facebook and AngelDreamCraftsKim on Etsy, and I'll put links to her store and her Facebook group in the description box below. If you don't already know Kim, which I'm sure a lot of you do, she's a very inspirational crafter, and she has a shop now on Etsy, and she's selling some beautiful laces and trims and bling and napkins and charms, and so you need to go and check out her store. She has very quick turnover on her when she lists something, so you need to act quickly if you want to get in on her beautiful products in her store. She also lets the Facebook group know as soon as she has listed new items in the store. So if you join the Facebook group, then you'll get a heads up too when she's put a new listing in the store. So this is the lovely gift that she sent me for my birthday. It is a lace cover and a book with lace pockets in it, and she's filled it with goodies for me. And it's just beautiful. There's just beautiful crocheted lace around the edge, appliques, these beautiful little buttons in the appliques, bling, doilies, beautiful. These are covered buttons with cross stitching on them. And I don't know if Kim did this or whether she used fabric that already had some cross stitching on it and then made the buttons, but they're really very pretty, really nice touch. She's wound yarn on these little tiny spools and added a pearl at the bottom and attached those here. Lovely image in the center, which she's added stickles to. It looks very pretty. Lots of doily pieces. She's used the outer edge of a doily to frame that picture. Some of her little clay flowers. She's got a pretty seam binding bow and lace bow in the corner here, and a really nice Eiffel Tower charm on the corner here too. And then pretty pearls on the bottom here. Oops, stuff is falling out the top. And then the back is a really pretty stitched cotton doily with a nice crocheted trim around the edge, another doily on the back, more appliques, that gorgeous lace around the edge. It's just so fine and just beautiful. And more doily pieces here with the little clay flowers in the center. It's just lovely. And then in the inside, she's filled it full of goodies for me. And I haven't, although I did take it out of the packaging that she sent it in, I haven't opened it up and opened the inside yet, so I'm going to do that now. And again, beautiful button here. This one's, it's fabric, but it almost feels like it has a glaze on it. It's really cool. Big lace pockets. There's on this side, there's a little collection on a ball pin of lace and a little stamped butterfly on some fabric. A little piece of doily, a little picture with some crocheted trim around the edge, a couple of tags with little bits on them, buttons and different things. So it's just so pretty. It's really, really pretty. And these pockets are so big and deep, and they're full of all kinds of goodies. So here's the card that she made for me. And I've had a wonderful September. I had a nice birthday at the beginning of the month, celebrated with family, and then my husband and I went away for a few weeks at the lake. So it's been a really nice month, and to come home to this beautiful gift is so nice too. And it just says a few little goodies for you. A pocket page book. That's what it's called, pocket page book. Happy birthday to the sweetest lady I know. That's very sweet. Hope you have a wonderful day and lots of hugs, Kim. So, and in this pocket, she's got some stitched pockets done with book page, and she stitched around the edge. Put these little, I think these are the Tim Holtz people, but I could be wrong. And little flower on there, some lace trim, and then in the pocket she's got alteration tags. And that's cute. Those can be slipped in a journal. And then there's a second one here as well. Very cute. I'll try and keep it in under the light because it's pouring rain today here. It's not a very nice day, so I've got some shadows and stuff going on. And this one says, "Darling, you are a work of art." Very cute. I love these book pages stitched together to make pockets. It's a cool idea. And the tags. And then this is an altered CD case. And this says, "Hope, grounds for believing that something good may happen." And again, one of the little people, paper people, some buttons, butterfly in there. And then she's also put a pocket on the back and added a tag in there. Creative. Yes, you are, Kim. And then inside the CD case, which has been stamped and inked and everything, she's put this little card that says "Discover" and it has the butterfly on it. It's really pretty paper. I like the paper line. It's very nice. Very cute. And so that was in this pocket. And then in this pocket, she's given me a bag full of goodies. This is some of those little shabby fabric flowers. Very pretty. I like the colors of those. One of her little blings from her store, and I know she has more of those in the store. And then she sent me some. Now this is definitely one of her laces from the store. It's a beautiful dangle, and it has, yes, that's the right side, and it has a really nice woven pattern at the top. And this lace, you could even take this, cut this right here and use that little trim at the top for a very small trim around a photo or something, or around an image. So thank you. That's a nice amount of that lace, Kim. Thank you. And then she sent me, I know she has some doily packs in her store, and this looks like this might be some of the doilies that are in her doily packs. This is another beautiful cotton trim that she's gifted me. Very pretty. And then these, there's several different sizes of doilies here that she has included. And I love working with doilies. My Doily Book, I think, was the last video that went up last week, or the week before. Can't keep track anymore. I had them all scheduled to go up. So if you haven't seen my Doily Book that I created, I will put the link to that, or try and put a link to it in this video even if I can. This is another lace that I know is in her store. It's a flat lace. Very pretty. I like these laces. These are so versatile because you can do a running stitch on them and gather them up yourself, and they actually can make really pretty flowers, or can make, like, this is wide enough. It's probably about 2 inches wide, so it's wide enough to even ruffle up and put on the bottom of if you're working on a doily book. It's very pretty off the bottom of the page. So that's very nice too. And then she's gifted me a piece of, oh, it's a napkin, and it's it looks like linen. It's very nice. Has a bit of stitching around the edge and a little stitching on here. But I love getting these because people might cringe, but I mean, I cut everything up, and I like using this for doing my hand stitching with. It's really nice fabric to hand stitch on, so when you're on a project, if you're going to hand stitch something, I add this. I also use some of these fabrics sometimes to make hinges when I'm doing my journals. And there's just a bunch of bits in the bottom, so I'm going to dump them out so we can have a good look. I know on one of her lives she did make these, and she has them in her store. And I think there's slides. Do I have that right, Kim? I think it's slides. And she's altered them. And so she's put little pictures in them, or little words. This one says love, and there's a picture in this one of a boy and girl, and butterflies, and this is really cute with the little piece of doily on the button. And then she's put this flower shaped, now I can't think of what that's called. Every time I go on a video, there's always something I can't think of the name of. And then she's put a ball pin on here with the cutest collection of buttons. This little tiny one is just precious, so little. I love that. And then this one has a seam binding bow tied on it. But they're so cute. And she does have a video on her channel showing how she does those, and she is selling those in the store. And here she's done a tag, and sort of very vintage looking lady, and there's that paper again on the back that I was admiring, and just another little tag there with some stamping, and another one on here too with stamping and a little flower, and then a little collage piece with flowers and lace in the corner. It's very cute. Flip that so you can see the lady's face. It's nice. A chipboard piece or heavy cardstock piece, again of a lady, and then she's added a lace in and stamps and a piece of, say it's film, the negatives from film. That's very cool. And this is a bit of a ticket and a little flower, and then she's also put a little disc on here. It says cherish and a number on it. It's very pretty. And these look really nice and tucked in a journal and a tuck spot, or they can be attached onto a page. And then she has made those buttons that are on the bag that I was seeing, because she's made me more. And they have just the flat back, actually, not even the shank on them. And they all have different bits of material that she's used to put on them to cover them. Very pretty. Those will look, they make nice centers for flowers, and they also look good just on projects. And then there's another piece, one of her bling, which I love the bling. I love using them on projects. This one's a pin. I can't remember if I didn't look at the other one for sure. Oh, it's also a pin. So they can be pinned onto a project, pinned into the middle of a flower, or also you can just very easily twist this pin part off the back, and they can be glued onto something as well. So pretty, pretty, pretty. So many pretties, I tell you. Anyway, I just love, love, love this that she's given me. I'm just going to move all these wonderful goodies to the side for a sec here, because I did purchase a few things from Kim. I am going to be on her design team, and she has been very gracious in giving me some time off for family time. So I'm not going to start designing for her till November. But I've been buying from her for a while. I love some of the laces and stuff that she has in the store. So I have a little bit of a haul that I'm going to show you. And I'm actually going to use this lace book that she gave me. And I'm going to keep my laces from her shop in this gorgeous book. Now look at this. This is gorgeous. I hope you can see that. The detail, and it's very fine. It's just a beautiful lace, and this would be beautiful on the edge of a page in a journal. It would be beautiful gathered and made into a flower, or just, you could even pleat this one really easily like this, so with the pleats, and then you just sew it down the center, and then make it about that, a few inches long, and then add it to the edge of a page, sort of like a bit of a tab. So very, very useful and very pretty. Super soft. Very nice. Love that one, and I'm pretty sure that's still in the shop right now. This one, I believe it no longer is in the shop, but she has another one in the shop that's very similar. It's called the Rose Dangle Lace, and I will be getting some of that for my DT package, but I really like this one too. It's very pretty. I don't think she has any more, but you can run and have a look. You never know. And she might, I know she's always trying to get the ones that were good sellers. She tries to get them back in again. And I really like this one because I like cutting it apart. I like using these flowers separately. Sometimes I use them with a piece of the dangle or use a bit longer piece with the dangle. I like adding in little flat backs or little rhinestones in the center of these flowers as well. So that's a beautiful lace, and I think it was quite popular, so probably she will be trying to get more of that back in. Or like I said, there is a similar one in the shop now called the Rose Dangle Lace, which is also just a beautiful lace for all the same reasons. This is a beautiful one that I got, and I know she still has this in the store. I have seen this before being sold, but it's usually only a single row of these dangles on the edge. This one's double, so they come off of either side of that center stitching. So there's so many dangles here to be had, and if I can see if I can hold that up so you can see it better. But look at all that yumminess with 2 rows if you were to put that on the bottom of a page. Just gorgeous. You also can cut these individually and add them in different spots onto smaller embellishments as little pieces of dangle. Got that one twisted somehow, but there's a couple that are separated apart, so you can or just hang a couple together. So you can make this go a long ways. And that's still in the shop. Another one that I got, and this one reminds me of a combination of crochet and tatting. It's really, really pretty. The detail on that is just gorgeous. Just absolutely beautiful. And again, this one is, I would say it's 3/4 to an inch wide, and so it's really nice as to go around an image, to go down the side of a page. There's multiple uses for it. Those are just a couple things that you can do with this, but it's so pretty. Pretty sure that one's still available in the store. This is the ruffled. This is like very fine netting, and it has polka dots stitched on it, and then it has a really pretty border of stitching as well at the bottom. It's very fine, very beautiful gathered trim, and again, multiple uses for a trim like this. Flowers, bottom of a page. So pretty, and I believe she has this one in a pink shade as well, and still available in the store. Beautiful, very pretty. And then this one, I know there's one similar in the store, but this particular one I got the last little bit of it, and she has another one in the store with dragonflies as well, and I just love the dragonflies, and I cut them out individually, and I've been putting them on projects as little accents on a page or on the back of a bag or a purse or a journal cover. I just love them, and I know she does have one similar in the store right now, but I love these laces. And when I cut them out, I don't cut this edge. I keep that edge intact and just cut the actual dragonfly out, and that way you have this beautiful little edge here that you can use as a small trim for around images or other areas where you'd like a small trim. So I never ever cut it this way. I always cut in and cut around and take the dragonfly out and keep this intact, so that I end up with a continuous strip of that lovely edging, so that when I want to use it, it's not all cut up into bits. I also purchased these, and they're tiny little glass cabochons, and they have little pictures of fairies in them, and they're probably not going to show up really great because my lighting isn't great today, so many shadows. Very cute, and you get 4 of them, and she gives you with different little fairies in them, and I just think they're pretty to add to embellishments, and also you can even add them into flower centers as well. And so that's my haul that I got from her store. And like I said, she sends things beautifully packaged quickly, and you get good value for your money. Please go over and show her shop some love and make a few purchases. Her things blend beautifully with items you will already have in your stash. You'll be able to create really pretty things with them. No problem at all. Be back with another video either tomorrow or the next day with a couple projects that I worked on while I was away on my vacation, because even when I go on vacation I never stop crafting. I always take something with me. So thanks everybody for stopping by today. Thanks to all my subscribers. Thanks to my new subscribers. I've seen some new names pop in and I'm excited to have you here. I hope that you are inspired with some of the projects I make. I'm going to try and do more tutorials and not just project shares, but I try and always give little tips along the way as well. But if there's anything that you ever want me to show in a tutorial or explain further, just put it down in the comments below and I'd be happy to do that. Okay guys, have a great day. Bye for now.